Hi, I'm Rob Kosberg, and today I'd like to share with you how my first book, Life After Debt, helped me to radically transform my business and success and helped me to grow a brand new business from zero to over $1 million in income in 15 months. It also ultimately led me to creating a publishing company, Bestseller Publishing. Bestseller Publishing helps business owners, coaches, and consultants to publish, promote, and profit from their very own best-selling book. I'll also share with you a couple real-life case studies of authors of ours who use their own best-selling book to grow their income and their brand. Stay tuned. So in the early 2000s, I owned three businesses in the real estate industry. I owned a real estate company, owned a mortgage company, and I was a licensed title agent and owned a title company. In 2006, those three companies combined for $2.4 million in income for me and my business partner. I probably don't need to tell you what happened. 2007 hit, and in South Florida, the financial crisis really rocked the real estate market. Real estate dropped as much as 50%, and those three businesses that were doing $2.4 million in 06 went to zero in 2008. 2008, I closed the door to those businesses, and there I was looking for a way to reinvent myself. Now, I knew how to market and was thinking, do I really want to start over in the real estate industry? And you know what, I had really grown tired of it. I had been in a long time. I decided that I would reinvent myself in a brand new industry, and I did it with a book. I wrote Life After Debt. Life After Debt became a bestseller. It's maybe been sold about 25,000 times in the last 5 years. Relative to a lot of other books, I know that that's not a lot. But what's really important is it's led to millions of dollars of income for my business, myself, and my business partner. It did that because it drew to me my ideal client. I stopped hunting for business and began to be the hunted for people that needed financial help. I got speaking engagements whenever I wanted them. I ended up being on the radio for over 4 years. We did radio spots, and I also did as much as 4 hours a week of live radio, and all of it came from Life After Debt. So for me, using my book, and it was the first book I had ever written, I was really unsure of all that it would do for me, but for me, starting a brand new business in 2008, 2009 at zero and growing that to $1 million in income in 15 months was amazing, especially in light of the previous collapse. So let me share for a few minutes, not just about my own case study, but about a couple of my clients that saw some really remarkable results as well. About 6 months ago, Ted Coleman came to me. Ted and his brother Andrew wrote The Nehemiah Effect. And when we launched Ted's book, of course, it went all the way to bestseller status. He got dozens and dozens of 5-star reviews on the book. But the amazing thing is just during the launch itself, not subsequent, not what's happened in the last 6 months, but just from the launch, Ted wrote to me, he got 3 speaking engagements from the launch of his book, and he got 4 new clients during his launch, and a new client averages $5,000 to $10,000 for him. What's even more amazing is Ted is an author and wants to write more books. He was contacted by Wiley Publishers. Wiley publishes the For Dummies book, and they want him to do the next book under Wiley. Now, you know, maybe he'll stick with me and we'll do it under Bestseller Publishing. But either way, I'm really happy for Ted's success. About 2 years ago, another client that came to us, Karen Simpson Hankins, really good friend and a really, really smart lady and marketer, she launched her book, Conquer Your Closing. And during the launch of her book, when we launched it, of course, it went to #1 in multiple categories. It was focused in the real estate market, which I obviously had a good amount of experience in. But the amazing thing, several things happened just during the launch of her book. First, during the launch, I was emailed by somebody on my list asking if Karen would be a speaker to their national conference where over 3,000 people were going to be in attendance. Now, Karen had never spoken to more than 100 people before that day, and yet here she was as a paid speaker because she was a best-selling author to over 3,000 people at a national convention. Over the next year, Karen did over 100 radio interviews that led to numerous opportunities for business and for speaking events. the most amazing thing, and this was an email that Karen sent me that made me so proud and obviously was so encouraging for her. She is a member of the National Association of Professional Women. That is a 500,000 member organization. And in 2013, because of her best-selling book and because of her numerous radio interviews and speaking opportunities, she was named the National Association of Professional Women's Woman of the Year for her industry. So amazing publicity from that. She was featured in their national magazine, featured in their national event, and obviously she was thrilled with the results from that. So, you know, if you're interested in learning more about how a book can help you, or maybe you've written a book but no one was really interested in it, so you need some real help to launch it and make it a bestseller, then feel free to go to our website. You'll see dozens more books that we've done for our clients. You can go to bestsellerpublishing.org. You can call our corporate office in Pasadena. That number is 626-765-9750. Speak to one of our project managers here or myself. We would love to help you and serve you in any way we can. I hope this was helpful and inspiring to you. Have a great day, and we'll talk again.